What's the haps? I'm Meroka and welcome to Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. This is the MMO version of Final Fantasy, in case you weren't already aware of that. I've been in the market for an MMO for a little while now. I know I'm kind of playing Sky Saga, but that's a different kind of beast, and also the servers are off at the minute, so meh. I was playing WildStar for a while, but that kind of, I don't know, that didn't have much to hold a solo player like me's interest at endgame, so that kind of didn't really go anywhere for me. I know they did an update, but I may get back to that later. At any rate, this is something I want to check out. Final Fantasy as an MMO is something that's always sounded interesting in my mind. It's something I wanted to check out. So they got a 2-week free trial, so I'm going to do this. I may do a lot of this, I may do a little bit of this. We shall see. We shall see how it grabs me. It may become my new thing. I don't know. Either way, I'm going to head on in. We need a data center for Europe, I believe. We'll see how this goes. Looks like we're in. We're into the world of Final Fantasy.
Hydaelyn. A vibrant planet blessed by the light of the crystal. Amid azure seas, encompassing the westernmost of the 3 great continents, there lies a realm embraced by gods and forged by heroes. Her name, Eorzea. The annals of Eorzean history chart the rise of a succession of great civilizations, each one enjoying an age of peace, the Astral Eras. To date, all have proven ephemeral. In the year 1572 of the 6th and most recent Astral Era, the Northern Empire of Garlemald amassed a great army at the heart of Eorzea, seeking dominion over all. Rising in desperate resistance, the forces of the Eorzean Alliance met their would-be conquerors in the field. Yet, even as the battle raged, the lesser moon, Dalamud, was plucked from the heavens through imperial machination. From its core emerged the elder primal Bahamut, who unleashed his fury upon the realm. The devastation brought Eorzea to its knees and the era to its end. 5 years have come and gone. The light of life still shines upon Eorzea. Man labors tirelessly to raise himself from the calamity's ruin. The realm is forever changed, a stranger to him once more. Yet heedless of what lies ahead, he shall press on. Spurred by the promise of peace and prosperity. Amid this period of great change, an adventurer arrives in Eorzea, one whose tale is yet unwritten. May he ever walk in the light of the crystal.
Well, that was pretty freaking cool. Okay, we need to make a character, so I am gonna spend a little while doing that. I have a feeling it's probably gonna be fairly detailed, so I will tinker and I'll come back to you once I've got a thing made. Alrighty, I guess we're good to go. That was kind of unexpected. So, hooray, Catgirls! Tell me you didn't expect me to make a Catgirl. Come on. Mysterious voices. Oi! You're right, lass! Looks pretty okay. I did like the use of gratuitous upskirts during the intro scene there. You were moaning in your sleep and sweating buckets besides. Rolling in the ship got your stomach churning, has it? I presume that's his voice. That voice doesn't suit his appearance at all, but it suits the text, so I'm going to go with that. Don't seem like seasickness. Now that I look at you, it'll be the ether then, I reckon. It's kind of weird having the, I guess, like, lip sync with the character, but them not actually say anything. It's kind of weird, but okay. Some are more sensitive to the stuff than others, see, and we ain't too far from Vilbrand now, which is chock full of etherites. No need to fret, though, you'll soon get used to it. Oh, got a bit of a wobble on. Are we on an airship or just a sea ship? Oh, might as well have been blooming seasickness. Ship sleeping around like a demented chocobo today. It's a cool boat. I like the boat. Very nice boat. I'm liking how this game looks. It just looks very, very, very nice from what I've seen of it so far. I reckon I might head out on deck, get myself a breath of fresh air. Limbs and Lominses are still a fair way off, in case you were wondering. Seeing as I'm awake and all, how's about you keep me company till we get there? I don't like your implication, mister. Them young'uns don't much care for conversation, see? Okay. Any road, breadin's the name, and peddling's me trade. Ah, we have some music. I like this music. Yay. I really have no idea what to expect from this game. I've just kind of gone in very, very much blind. Like I say, it's kind of... Final Fantasy has always been a weird one where it's like, yeah, I know they made an MMO, and I was kind of vaguely aware of, like, the job system, and I know jobs from Final Fantasy Tactics, but I don't know. It was like, that always seems like it'd be good in an MMO, but I've never really looked into it. Ah, smell that salty sea breeze. Now then, lass, judging by your unusual garments, I'd say you're one of them new adventurers. Am I warm? A silent type. We've got Link here, basically. I knew it. Going wherever the wind blows, seeking fortune and glory. Now that's what I call living. As long as you can avoid dying, I mean. Ain't no secret that adventuring's a risky business these days, especially. What was it that first attracted you to it? Oh, we get choices. To gain power, win glory, to amass a fortune, or ... I will... win glory! No voices still, but hey. Glory, eh? Well, if you're willing to take on them tasks as other folk ain't, an adventurer such as yourself can win fame what coin can't buy. When you arrive in town, you'll want to report to the Adventurers Guild. You can find out everything you need to know about the adventuring business in there. Just remember, though, there are more important things than fortune and glory, such as breathing. Ain't no profit in being dead, and that's a fact. Everybody in this game is, like, ridiculously pretty. This is one of those games where it's like, there's not an unattractive person in this entire planet. Whoa! Just throwing that line of dialogue in there, because it was there, you know? Might as well. Although some of those guys are a bit pasty. Ships off the starboard bow! Pirate colours! Pirates! Bloody hells! Have ye no sense? Get below! Yay, pirates. This is how I like to start a game, with pirates. Yeah, I've been looking for something that had pirates in for a while. No good pirate games come out in a long time. I need to be some pirates in my life. Admittedly, we're being attacked by them, but hey. What was the world coming to? Pirates firing on a ship flying Laminsian colours. Bastards of either have a boatload of balls or bugger all for brains. You can rest easy, friends. We made it out of cannon range, and no buccaneer's bark will catch this flighty temptress once the wind's in her sails. That was too bleeding close. Glad one of us kept her head on her shoulders. Reckon I'd have lost mine otherwise. If them pirates gave up the chase, we must be close to port. Let's head up on deck and have a look, shall we? I'm interested as to when the gameplay starts. That character thing was... The character creation was, like, ridiculously in-depth. He was like, pick a birthday, first name and surname. Oh, which god or goddess do you worship? Oh, which clan are you a part of? It's like, what the heck? How many things? Too many things. So many things. By the by, is this your first trip to Limsa Laminsa? Yes, actually. Never been there in my life. It is? Well then, let this journey itinerant tell you the ins and outs of your destination. Ahem! Limsa Laminsa prides itself on being Eorzea's foremost naval power. Weren't too long ago the place were ruled by pirates, but thanks to her current admiral's civilizing influence, the sea-state could almost pass for a respectable nation. You'd never guess she was once a rum-swilling buccaneer herself, heh. Of course, most folk ain't so quick to change, and with a town full of liberty-loving ruffians, you can imagine how many naysayers and trollmakers she's got to deal with, like them pirates who took a fancy to us just now. And if that weren't bad enough, I've heard the Sagahin are raiding the coast just as bold as you please. Them are the sea-dwelling beastmen the locals call fishbacks, in case you didn't know. My accent for him is slowly drifting west country, which is just probably because pirates, I think, but there you go. Ah, at long last, land ho! Behold Limsa Laminsa, a nation blessed by the ocean's bounty and beloved of that looks Welsh. Chrimchan is probably how you pronounce that. Chrimchan? I don't know. LL, is that like a LL? Is that like a kind of Klimian? I don't know. It's Welsh. Stop using Welsh words. Nobody can speak Welsh. Nobody. Not even the Welsh. Blessed by ocean's bounty and beloved of Dora, goddess of navigation. I'm not saying Welsh names. Because those are weird. Sorry, Welsh people. You know it's true though, right? Can we actually play a game now? My time is now up to about the 40-minute mark. I know about 30 minutes of that's just character creation.
Windswept isle in the southwestern corner of the realm. Amidst the roiling waves of the Lotano Sea lies the maritime city-state of Limsa Laminsa. To this haven for bandits and brigands, cutthroats and curs, seekers of both freedom and fortune, comes a lone adventurer. Lone yet not alone, for the hero's arrival has drawn the gaze of the nation's patron deity, Lim Lane.
Oh, it's not even pronounced Welsh. That's like literally pronounced normally. Okay, Lim Lane, sure. Why not?
Realm-shaking fate has she descried in the churning waters of this mortal's future?
And here's where we part ways, lass. I off to the markets to deliver me wares, then it's on to the high road for me. Here, I want you to have this, by way of thanks for saving me arse earlier. Did I really save him in any way, shape or form? I didn't really do much, other than just sort of cower below decks with him. Hey, you never did tell me your name, did you? Well, here's an idea. Become the sort of storied personage I can brag about having met, and I'll consider us square. Wait, what? If I haven't told you my name, how can you brag about having met me? Wait, what?
Through peril and hardship, discovery and triumph, may the navigator guide this brave soul on her life's voyage. Till sea swallows all.
That's slightly ominous, but okay. Is that likely to happen in the near future? Is this something we're expecting? Should I make a note in my calendar? Tuesday, 14th of August, sea will swallow all. Okay. And, I presume by the title screen we're finally getting somewhere, right? Maybe? Maybe? No, probably not. Do I have some manner of physical control over my character at this point in time? Or are we just going to have some slightly up-angled camera shots of that really short skirt? I'm not objecting to those, but, you know, something a little more covering might be more appropriate for setting the right message about this game. But hey-ho. Hey, it's not my cinematic vision of upskirts and Catgirls. Yeah. Hey, you there! Aye, I mean you. This is my district and I'm making my business know all the scum that washes up in it. Hey, do I look like scum to you? Ah, an adventurer fresh off the boat, is it? Well then. Allow one of Limsa Laminsa's finest set you on the right path. Hop to it, lass. I haven't got all day. Is this our quest for finding our way around the capital city? I think it is. Probably. Oh, can I actually move now? Welcome to Limsa, a bustling city-state filled with scoundrels and brigands, rough-cut diamonds of the Rotano Sea. Select the control scheme you wish to use. Mouse and keyboard, please. Right. It's exactly the same as every other MMO ever, then? Yes, that's exactly the same as every other MMO ever. Okay, cool. Yep. Ta-da! Oh, hang on. Where the bleeding hells do you think you're going? I'm told you get over here. I know. I'm learning to move, damn it. Yeah, go away. Does Q&E? Yes, Q&E is strafe. Yep, this is exactly the same as every MMO ever. Cool. Okay, well, I know how to play this. Apparently I have my name over me at all times, just in case I forget it. I am obviously Meroka, and I have been assured that Relana is a traditional name of this world we're in. So, hey. Hello. Give me a quest. Coming to Limsa Laminsa, to be recognized an adventurer in the city state. You must register with the Adventurers Guild. Okay. Apparently only people who have an adventuring license can go kill monsters, like big spiders, or, I don't know. Actually, it'll be some fairly standard Final Fantasy stuff, I guess. There'll be like, I guess goblins will probably be like one of the first things that pops up, maybe? I don't know. Now then, I'm sure you're itching to explore, but adventurers are required to register their presence in the city. Without a bit of local knowledge, you're likely to get your throat slit in some piss-stinking alley. So before you do anything else, get yourself over to the Drowning Wench and enroll with the Adventurers Guild. Right. Don't go anywhere dodgy. By the way, go to the Drowning Wench. That sounds reputable. It's not far. Just head straight down the street and speak with Greffar. He'll show you how to work the big moving platform we call the Crow's List, and that'll take you to the pub. Welcome to your adventure. Head to the pub. That's instructions I can deal with, to be honest. Yeah, if that's what we're calling an adventure these days. I go on adventures all the freaking time. Once we're there, look for the fellow by the name of Baderon. He's the proprietor of the wench. He might curse like an ale-sodden sailor, but the man's got a soft spot for wide-eyed newcomers like yourself. He'll set you straight. Oh, that's good. Now run along. May the navigator guide you on the journey. Wonderful. Quest accepted! Big dramatic screen. Duty list. So yes, we've got a quest tracker at the side. It's not a quest tracker, it's a duty list. It's a quest tracker, goddammit. Tell it like it is. Hi, Grandfather, you are the lift attendant. I just wish to look around for a little while. Are they people or are they just NPCs? They're standing around far too regularly to be actual players. You know what? I have no idea what the actual player base of this game is. Oh, god damn it. Actually like. So I don't know how many people to expect to run into on a regular basis. I know Wildstar, during the sort of leveling process, you ran into very, very few people. You didn't really run into many people, so you got to endgame. Welcome to the blah 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 blah. Take the lift, yes. Which is a thinly veiled loading screen. In fact, it's just a pretty obvious loading screen. Huzzahs! Speak to Baderon. Yes, thank you. I played World of Warcraft. I know how your interface works because it's the same. It's a thinly veiled World of Warcraft. Probably. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see how the combat goes, but so far, interface so familiar. Alright, there. You look very familiar. You've got exactly the same beard as the guy on the ship. Is that the popular fashion at the moment? Greetings, DLS. Well, it be. Ah, but you ain't here for drink, are ye? You've come with a mind to try your hand at adventuring, I reckon. Well, you'll find no shortage of work here in Limsa. Name's Baderon, and this most hospitable of hostelries is the Drowning Wench. 'Tis also the home of the Adventurers Guild here in Limsa. That's why I've got a desk especially for handling guild business, and why I seem to spend more time saving the necks of whelps like yourself than wetting the throats of me regulars. Adventurers have a knack for finding trouble, see? I like this guy. He drops a lot of letters. Not that he need it in this parts, on account of there being trouble wherever you luck. If you manage to stay clear of the fishbacks and the kobolds outside the city, the pirates on the inside will get you instead. And if they don't manage, there's always the Garlean Empire to finish the job. Oh, no one knows what they're planning, of course, but if they're planning anything, you can be sure to kill the lot of us. Aye, this town seems peaceful at a glance, but look again and you'll see people living in fear of what tomorrow might bring. And who can blame him after everything that's happened? Yours here took a mighty blow during the calamity, but our homes weren't the only ones what got wiped off the face of existence by that thrice-damned bastard of a dragon. Took our bleeding memories, too, and no one's been able to explain it in a way as make an ounce of sense. That's supposed to be an ounce? Ons? I don't know. None of the folks what saw it and lived to tell the tale seem to agree on how the tale actually goes. 'Tis all foggy, like recollections from an hard night on the ale. You can imagine why people might fear the future if they can't rightly recall the past. But there is one thing we all remember, and that's the group of adventurers what laid down their lives to drag Eorzea back from the brink when she was bound for the abyss. Well, I say we remember. Truth is, though we ain't forgotten what they did for us. This goddamned calamity spawn memory loss robbed us of their names. Okay. That sentence seemed awkward, but okay. It won't even let us picture their damn faces. Just like staring at the gull flying in front of the sun, or you see in your mind's eye as a shadow set against a blinding glare. That's how every bugger describes it, by the way, give or take the odd gull. It's this what's got people calling these heroes warriors of the light. If Limsa's ever going to put this time of darkness behind it, it's going to need adventurers to help banish the fear. It's going to need new heroes like the ones we lost. Maybe one day you'll be one of them. That's why any aid we can give to adventurers effort well spent. What say ye, lass? You willing to lend us your strength? Nah, I'm actually going home. Nah, I'm gonna get back on the boat. Me thanks to ye, and to the navigator and all. I knew she'd steer ye my way for a reason. Ah, but listen to me yattering on like a sun-touched fishwife. 'Tis high time we got your mark in me book. Put your scroll right there. You didn't actually hand me anything there. That was That was a very thinly veiled animation. It was supposed to be like a pen-handing gesture, but there was nothing in his hand. Meroka Rilana, is it? And a fine name it is. Congratulations, you're now an upstanding member of the Venturers Guild. You there, adventurer! You sailed in on the last ferry, did you not? The captain reported being attacked by a pirate vessel, and several witnesses have testified independently that a passenger matching your description went out on deck mere moments before the incident took place. Sending your friends signals, were you? Hey, I saved everyone, damn it. Apparently. Or something. Now hold on just a moment there, officer. You've got the wrong lass. This fine, upstanding young lady is me dear departed grandma's sister's niece's cousin's closest companion. The lass wouldn't be caught dead fraternising with such unsavoury elements. Is that right? You are surely aware of the recent kidnappings. Respectfully, then, we cannot be too trusting of outsiders at a time when the loyalty of even our closest friends is in doubt. You make a good point there, officer. A very good point. Very wise. You needn't worry, though. I keep one eye open at all times. I keep one eye open at all times, and two more often than not. Now, sir, what say you to a tankard of me finest ale before you return to your duties, eh? Not like a watered-down cup of piss like last time, I should hope. Ain't got the faintest clue what you're on about, officer. The wench might offer some of the cheapest grog this side of the Strait of Milthorpe, but that don't mean that it won't get you good and prickled. And look, there's a chair over there, just crying out to be sat on, so kick off them heavy boots, eh? Well, they're well dedicated to their job. Congratulations on your commitment. You'll have to excuse these eager bloody yellow jackets. There's been a spate of kidnappings, and they ain't got a clue who's behind them. Naturally, they've taken to clapping irons on anyone who looks vaguely suspicious, which means venturers, visitors, and pretty much every bugger else in this town. Don't take it personal, though. Us Laminsons can be an headstrong bunch of bastards, 'tis true, but given time, we'll grow on ya. Now, where was I? Oh, aye. Welcome to Limsa Laminsa, where the sea's as green as the faces of me patrons after a few too many black belly whiskies. Now take a moment to gather your wits and we'll get started with learning ye the ways of the city. Man, I just want to stab some dudes. Can we get on with the stabbing of the dudes? Yeah, sure, complete. Wonderful. Miss complete! Big gold text to tell me that I spoke to a dude. There you go. That concludes the tutorial, apparently. Thank God for that. Listen well to the wisdom of Bella and Ten Fingers, and then go forth and discover the incredible adventurers that... he's not done yet, is he? He's not done.